Good morning, everyone. My name is Mihran Kalaydjian. I'm the budget advocate for Region 3. Today, I have the pleasure and opportunity to introduce our Councilwoman Katy Yaroslavsky, represents the Los Angeles 5th District, a community she's been a part of nearly her entire life. Elected in 2022, she currently serves as chair of the Budget and Finance Committee, vice chair of both the Energy and Environment and Board of Preferred Powers Committees. She sits on the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games and Rules, Elections, and Intergovernmental Relations Committees. She was also appointed by Mayor Bass to the Board of Directors of Los Angeles Metro. Her approach to leadership is guided by the belief and the major challenges we face: homelessness, climate change, economic inequality are connected and must be addressed through coalition building, equality, and inclusive in community engagement. I would like to welcome her to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, Mihran, for that warm introduction. You're an incredible example of what civic leadership looks like, and I'm grateful for all of the work that you do on behalf of all of us. And thank you to Mayor Bass for being fearless and fierce in these very challenging times. You are everywhere all at once, and we see you, and I know personally I take great strength from the strength that you're bringing on behalf of our community, so thank you so much. I want to acknowledge also Josh, my 6-year-old who's here. He was very interested in learning about the budget, as he's learning basic math. And my Chief of Staff, Aaron Bromagem, and my District Director, George Hakopians, for doing all the work. I want to acknowledge the budget advocates and everyone who helped make today possible. The co-chairs, Glenn Bailey and Jay Handel, and this year's Budget Day Chair, Kay Hartman, a constituent and friend of mine. Thank you for your community leadership. You've assembled a powerhouse program and a room full of people who care deeply about how this city is run, so thank you for pulling this off today. And to all the neighborhood council members here, your presence, your time, and your advocacy matter, and we are grateful for the partnership. You're the connective tissue of Los Angeles, our civic first responders, if you will. You're the ones who field the calls, who show up at meetings, who ask hard questions. I see your work, my team sees your work. I know my colleagues would say the same thing, and we are grateful and deeply respect all the ways in which you give, so thank you. As Mihran said, my name is Katy Yaroslavsky. I have the privilege of representing Council District 5, which is part of the West Side and Mid-City. I chair the city's Budget and Finance Committee as of January 7th of this year. It's an honor to join you today, especially at such a consequential moment. Because let's be honest, this was not a normal budget year. This was one of the toughest fiscal cycles in a generation. We inherited nearly $1 billion shortfall, softening revenues and growing pressure on the very services that hold the city together. But before I get into details on the budget, I think we should zoom out for a second. A lot of people think of the budget as a spreadsheet, a document, a dense block of numbers. But the truth is, as you know, the budget isn't just a financial tool, it's a moral document. It's how we translate our priorities into services, our vision into reality. Do we want clean streets, safe neighborhoods, open libraries, fast 911 response times? That's the budget. And yet, for all of its importance, our city budget is also incredibly constrained. It's not one big flexible pot of money. It's a complicated patchwork of general fund dollars, special funds, voter-mandated allocations, grants, fees, and more. The general fund, which is the most flexible part of the budget, is also the most fragile. It pays for the basics: LAPD, LAFD, street services, sanitation, parks. It's what people see every day when you walk out your front door and you experience your neighborhood. Whether or not that's a positive or a negative experience largely depends on these services. And this general fund money is also deeply dependent on the economy. Over 70% of the general fund comes from just 7 sources: property tax, business tax, sales tax, utility users tax, hotel tax, real estate transfer tax,